Welcome back to my channel, CryptoQ Media. I'm glad to have you back. The approaching global reset, which serves as a wake-up call, is sure to spark much debate. While trading cryptocurrencies is easy, developing a plan to withdraw your profits is a major challenge. Because of this, I have provided you with a simple exit strategy that you may utilize for all of your Bitcoin investments. Best of all, it won't set you back a single penny. After reading the description, all you have to do to get access is click the link. What gives you the willies? Do you want to keep those profits there for? He seemingly let it to slide there. Recession was the subject of the speaker's interesting remark. Obviously, I'm curious as to whether it was something he entirely neglected. To be honest, I don't know, but it may happen. A lot is shown by it. Statistics on general body language, interaction style, and listening abilities such as Jerome Powell's account for half of the incoming data on CPI, employment, and similar topics. I find that totally ridiculous. Remember, dudes, that we are still in the midst of election season. There has been an artificial inflating of these data. We are aware that they are not true. Both their non-existence and the fact that the economy is showing no signs of improvement are obvious to us. We have not yet left the era of broad-based economic stimulus through the printing press. As a result, the entire financial system is under increasing pressure. Also, by total assets, these are the largest US bank failures since 2008, so be sure to look at this. According to a research from March 2023, the total number of bank failures in 2023 is predicted to exceed that of 2008. The fact that we can trace bank failures across history is fascinating. Notable bank failures that have occurred since 2008 include Signature Bank and Silicon Valley Bank. It's worth noting that 25 banks' assets were comparable to these two in 2008 in 2023. That is just mind-boggling. Additionally, the banking crisis is far from over. That it is still ongoing is demonstrated by this. On May 1st, this year, CNBC presented the news that commercial real estate, offices, apartments, and retail are all facing issues. They also announced that there will be additional regional bank failures. It might lead to the collapse of hundreds of US banks. This is where it is. Commercial Real Estate Dashboard. This is significant when considering the year 2024. This analysis can provide light on the possible causes of the collapse of hundreds of US banks. Think about the Claros Group, a consulting firm. They analyzed information from more than 4,00 US banks and found 282, all of which are susceptible to interest rate losses and commercial real estate loans. Smaller banks make up the majority of those financial organizations. There are 282 assets that do not exceed 10 billion. Going back to the first issue, what steps will the Federal Reserve take in the event that further regional banks collapse? Is our assistance to them going to end now? Is that going to work? However, news broke from out of the blue that the economy was on the mend. Indeed, inflation is declining at an even faster rate. Such things are completely disregarded. It has become more obvious that hyperinflation is the trend. Once again, this is a major attack on the financial system. This problem started from inside. This was the original plan. Additionally, I have something to say about a video that has been trending on YouTube as of late, but more on that later. In essence, he claims that, after accounting for living costs, a salary of $100,000 will constitute the new middle class in the year 2024. The average price of a house in this market is $400,000, although there may be some minor issues that need fixing. Here in the US, we definitely have problems. When you say the greatest financial reset in history is coming, People are quick to argue, but I've said it before. The previous banking system appears to have been deliberately and methodically brought to an end. There has to be an event, a huge jump, perhaps to formally usher us into the new system. Even if the BIS director told you, a lot of people still don't know this. By bringing the old world tumbling down, the big leap will usher in a new, simpler age. Because most people think a big problem needs a big reaction before a big solution can be found, they ignore the warning signs and ignore the obvious. Given the current situation, I don't think it has to be said that inflation is not improving. Things are always looking bad when you pay your bills or do your grocery shopping. Inflation remains a major challenge for us. Our impending self-destruction is assured until we get the stage when we can declare, oh yeah, inflation isn't a big deal anymore, which is unlikely to occur in the near future. That is the goal. Since the new system has been planned for a while, we are fully aware of the repercussions that will occur after its implementation. On top of that, I'm curious as to why I believe this will lead us to the new system. This occurred very recently on June 5th, and a huge shout out to Smoke Dog for it. This was the entire breakdown in the U.S. House of Representatives Subcommittee on Digital Assets. Tokenizing physical assets to develop next-generation infrastructure that promotes efficient markets is laid forth in this testimony made to the U.S. House of Representatives Subcommittee on Digital Assets. Confirmation of FedFed's present significant position in the U.S. adoption of distributed ledger technology (DLT) came during a U.S. government hearing. Additionally, we think that tokenized deposits open up new possibilities for DLT platforms, such as real-time payment systems and developments similar to what the Fed is doing right now. Additionally, due to the existing strict regulations governing the use of distributed ledger technology, blockchain technology does not change the nature of banking. Furthermore, our payment system has been extensively upgraded in recent years to facilitate real-time payments inside an always-on infrastructure that is already set up for this. With the expansion of FedNow and real-time payments to DLT platforms, we think banks can benefit from tokenized deposits that are built upon these innovations. There are no other major changes to the banking industry that result from using blockchain technology. Proven and strong safeguards are already in place to monitor the introduction of cutting-edge tech like DLT into the financial industry. That is to say, they are already gearing up to enthusiastically embrace these new technologies. Until they do something, we have no choice but to wait. Also, when exactly are we going to see these technologies implemented? At what point will they start making plans for this? They told us to get ready before, didn't they? According to what they have already told us, integration will take place once the rules are set. Still, I anticipate that by that time, the old system will have started to fall apart. For a while now, the warning flags have been waving. Also, XRP is over here at 801, highlighted. This was sent by the BIS organization. All 6 of their 2024 projects aim to include some kind of new technology, and the ones they've already revealed revolve around decentralized ledger technology (DLT), tokenization, or AI. The question is, how can we blend them? How can we update our antiquated system to incorporate this? Our current plumbing and other infrastructure needs to be replaced. Finding out how to accomplish it is crucial. We need a big change. The BIS had previously informed us of this. Large leaps are frequently required, necessitating a total re-evaluation of the monetary system and inspiring the development of new structures from zero. How can we possibly achieve this? We need to get rid of the old. It would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe and give my channel a like. Farewell for the moment.